Hi, I'd like to share with you why we started the Kids Cancer Research Foundation. My name is Frank Kalman. I'm the Executive Director and Founder. 14 years ago, our 12-year-old daughter was diagnosed with one of the deadliest forms of cancer, neuroblastoma. The doctors at the time told us that she had a 45% chance of surviving. When she relapsed, that's when everything changed. One of the doctors pulled my wife and I aside and told us that she wasn't going to make it. My wife and I made a pact that there would be no limit to where we would go to find a cure for our daughter. So we started traveling, zigzagging all over the country, going to those centers that were committed to finding a cure for this disease. We became familiar with the leading investigators, most promising treatments, and I began attending medical conferences. During this time, I also learned that pediatric cancer research was horribly underfunded. Between the large charities and the United States government through the NIH and NCI, only 1% to 4% of their budgets actually went to supporting pediatric cancer research. This is in spite of the fact that pediatric oncologists have made some of the most significant contributions in the fight against cancer. It was a pediatric oncologist that was the first to ever achieve a significant cure rate for any form of cancer in 1968. Also, the same doctor advanced the idea of using multiple agents to fight cancer. History has shown that to be extremely effective. Also, during this time, we made friends with a group of families that had children with the same disease as our daughter. Through the years, one by one, these children began losing their battles. Then the last surviving child from this group, 4 years ago, passed away. That's when we decided to start the Kids Cancer Research Foundation. I knew we brought one very important thing to the table, is we knew precisely who the leaders were in the fight against this horrible disease. So I recruited a group of compassionate and smart people to be on the board, and with their help, we recruited some of the leading investigators in the fight against this disease as advisors to the foundation. These are the doctors that have been developing the treatments that are keeping our children alive today. But there's a problem. It only works for about half the kids. And this is why you are so important. Can you imagine the impact that you could have on a child's life if a doctor you were supporting saved that child with a new treatment that you helped support? This would be just one child. This would impact thousands of other children. Please make a donation. If you're not at our website, then go to endkidscancer.org. And I wish you and your loved ones the very best.